Hi guys, and welcome back to my video, and welcome if this is one of the first videos you're seeing of mine. I'm Yolanda, and here on my channel I like to share the different tips and tricks that I use in order to improve both my mental and physical health. So I'm not just surviving, but thriving. On January 2nd of 2022, I started my wellness journey. On that day, I weighed 351 pounds. I've lost about 50 pounds, give or take, depending on the month. Things have been going up and down, and I'm trying my best to figure a solution to stabilize that and go back on a downward trajectory. So, this is my journey, and welcome to it. If you look at any of my other videos, you will see that I use rolling fasting as an aid on this weight loss journey. And I truly enjoy fasting. I love the way it makes my body feel, and I love the results that I get, not just on weight loss. A little over 2 weeks ago, right before I went on vacation with my family, I decided that I wanted to do a 7-day water fast challenge when I got back from vacation. I'm currently 4 days into that water fast, and I wanted to share with you guys why I decided to do it, the prep in order to do it, and my progress thus far. So, my why. Of course, I'm on a wellness and weight loss journey, so one of my whys would be that I wanted to lose weight. But another why I have is inflammation. I've shared with you guys the amount of joint pain that I have, and it has increased recently. And I've also noticed that I am having some skin issues, and I feel like it may be psoriasis. Y'all know I'm good for self diagnosing myself. And so I know that that also can be triggered by inflammation. So I wanted to go ahead and do a fast to help with both of those things. Because I've been doing short fasts, like 48 hours, and you don't get those type of benefits from short fasts. The next why is autophagy. Again, the shorter fasts do not allow you to get into autophagy. I wanted to have that benefit of cell repair as well. And then clarity. My mind has been so foggy and bogged down. And when you reach a certain level of fasting, although sometimes it may take more than the 7 days that I'm doing, so that's something to consider, to get that fog released out of your brain, and you have so much clarity. I feel like it would be really beneficial for me to kind of reach that level of fasting. So stay tuned. And then a clean slate was also something that I was looking for. I shared, I think in the last video, that I have been having struggles with like a sugar addiction. Like sugars have been riding my back hard here recently. And I wanted to do the fast in order to combat that. I got to get this sugar monkey off my back. Now, with that said, whenever you fast, the first type of energy that your body uses is sugar and carbs. So if I have a ton of sugar in my system and a ton of carbs in my system, it may take my body longer to consume that energy before I get into the fat burning stage. So I really do have to be like patient with myself during this process, and just, I probably won't be like the textbook, oh, the first 2 days you will feel like this, the next 3 to 5 days you will feel like that. If you're considering fasting, I want you to take that into consideration as well. Because I know we all do this research and it says this will happen and this will happen. And so you're looking for these things to happen, and it just may not happen that way. Now that you know my whys, let's go into what I did in order to prepare myself for an extended fast. Sometimes we decide things and we just kind of jump into it, and then we aren't successful. And it's basically because we did not plan for it. So, when considering doing an extended fast, like 7 days, I would recommend that you give yourself a week before you start your fast in order to prep your body. So for the week, you should start shortening your window of eating. So if you're just eating a regular 3 meals a day, 2 snacks, you might want to start doing some form of intermittent fasting. So if you're currently eating from like 8 a.m. to midnight, you want to slowly reduce that window of eating to something that looks more like one meal so that you can prepare your body for the transition to no meal. Another thing you would want to reduce is the amount of processed foods you're eating. You want to kind of slowly rid your body of the sugars and the carbs if you want to immediately go into fat burning mode or quickly go into fat burning mode. And I say processed food specifically because most processed food has some form of sugar in it. So obviously that means you're going to increase your protein and vegetable intake. And then the thing that's hardest for most people, increase your water intake because that is all you're going to be consuming on your extended water fast, with the exception of salt. Well, at least on my plan. I am allowing myself to have salt. I haven't had it yet, but I'm allowing myself to have salt in order to help if I should get like a headache or if I feel constipated and I need to do like a saline flush. That is on my plan, should I need it. Some people's plan allow for black coffee and like teas, but I'm just sticking to water. You do what's best for you. But doing those four things has helped me in the past be successful at water fasts. I've done several 10-day water fasts and I've even done a 14-day water fast as well. So my progress thus far. On day one, I lost 4.4 pounds. Day two, another 4.4 pounds. Day three, 2 pounds. And today, 1.4 pounds. So that's a total loss of 12.2 pounds in the past 4 days. In addition, I'm also feeling some improvement in my joint pain, which brings me so much joy. I do feel like I'm transitioning from phase one, where it's using, or my body is using sugar and carbs for energy, and moving into phase two, where I'm in the fat burning phase. And I feel that transition because A, I'm not using the bathroom as much. That's an indicator that you're still in phase one. And B, I am becoming a bit more fatigued. I did make a choice to continue movement throughout this process, but I only do it in the AM and I rest the rest of the day. And today was no exception. I lifted, doing half my program, and I walked. I am not going to Hot Works where I usually go because I think it's a bit much to work out in a sauna when you're fasting for this period of time. So for my sake, I'm just walking on my walking pad, which is right over there. So in next week's video, I plan on sharing with you guys the results of the fast and how I plan on transitioning from fasting to eating and what that looks like moving forward. I hope you enjoyed today's video and do consider liking and subscribing to my channel. But most of all, I just hope that you have an amazing day. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. I forgot to mention, I'm updating you guys daily on shorts about my fast. So if you can't wait till next week to figure out what's going on with me, check me out on shorts. All right. Bye, guys.